Why is AI-generated JavaScript code so hard to debug? Imagine trying to fix a puzzle where some pieces are hidden or don't quite fit. That's what debugging AI-generated JavaScript code can feel like. It's a puzzle with missing clues. AI tools generate JavaScript by predicting what code should come next based on patterns from large datasets. But these datasets include many buggy or imperfect examples, so the code AI produces can inherit these flaws. This means the code might look correct but still have hidden errors. One big reason debugging is tricky is that AI models don't guarantee the code they produce is correct. They predict likely sequences, but sometimes those sequences are wrong or incomplete. More than half of AI-generated code can contain errors, which might only show up when the code runs or under specific conditions. Another challenge is that many people using AI coding tools aren't expert JavaScript developers. They might not fully understand how JavaScript works or how the code should behave. Without that knowledge, it's hard to tell if the code is right or wrong. Debugging then becomes a process of trial and error, fixing one problem and accidentally creating another. AI helps by hiding some of JavaScript's complexity. It generates snippets quickly, but this can make it harder to learn the core concepts. When code just appears, users may not understand why it works or why it fails. This makes troubleshooting more confusing. JavaScript itself is flexible and dynamic. It allows for complex asynchronous functions and dynamic typing. These features make debugging even more difficult, especially when AI-generated code uses them without clear explanations. Understanding how data flows through such code takes experience. AI models are trained on open-source code, which often contains bugs. So, the code they generate can include logical errors or security issues. Spotting these issues requires a good understanding of JavaScript and security best practices. Because JavaScript is a dynamic language, errors can be tricky to find. For example, a mistake in asynchronous code or a typo in a variable name might not cause immediate errors but can break the program later. AI-generated code often uses these features, adding to the challenge. To make debugging easier, always review and test AI-generated code carefully. Use debugging tools like console logs, breakpoints, and step-by-step execution. Building a solid foundation in JavaScript helps you understand what the code should do and how to fix it. Think of AI as a helpful assistant that speeds up coding, but it doesn't replace your problem-solving skills. When you understand how JavaScript works, you can better interpret AI suggestions and spot errors early. Using AI tools for JavaScript coding is a great way to learn faster, but remember that it's your job to verify and understand the code. Debugging AI-generated JavaScript can be tough because of inherited bugs, lack of context, and the language's flexibility. Still, with patience, testing, and a good grasp of JavaScript fundamentals, you can turn these challenges into learning opportunities and become a better coder.